Hello, friends, and welcome back to Oh Honey Gaming. I am back with what is probably the very end of Life is Strange Before the Storm. The whole game, episode 3, all of it. I think this is going to be the end. In the last one, some crazy stuff happened. Uh, Rachel got stabbed. We ended up going to the hospital. We played a D&D game with Steph, Mikey, and Drew for a short time, which was awesome. I have not seen that part of the game yet, and I am so glad that I did that. Special shout out to Katie Bentz, the voice actress for Steph, who streamed this game and showed us how to do that. I only caught in on that one part, and I am so glad that I did. So, again, go check her out. I will put her Twitch link here on the screen and probably down in the description so that way you guys can go check her out. She's awesome. Um, anyway, let's get this started by going to the Amber household to figure out where Sera is. Again, there's that really cool. Oh my gosh. The stained glass window in their
Hello?
door is the tree that she burnt down. How did they just make that connection? I mentioned that stained glass window multiple times. And why is she just leaving the door open? Was she raised in a barn? I know she wasn't raised in a barn. Okay. Oh, that's not our phone.
I need to search this office for any communication with Sera that can help me find her.
Los Angeles. Wait, didn't she say that's where she grew up? Damn, she shakes the shit out of those things.
It's the big one.
I wonder if LA's actually seen snow before. I'll have to look that up.
James has a file on Frank. I'd love to read this, but I've got to focus on finding Rachel's mom.
Francis Bowers.
Best dad. That stuff is all politics anyway.
Oh,
Hmm.
yeah, investigate what the hell's going on there.
Sweet. A secret key. Now to find the secret lock.
True. Hey, Bryce, thanks again for playing with Mikey. Haha, that was a good one. Good game. Good luck with whatever you're dealing with. Be safe. That's from all of us. Thanks. Mikey says, tell Chloe she can handle anything. Oh, god damn it, Mikey, you're so sweet. Hope so. Do we have another one to read? Max, I don't think you can know how to feel about someone until you almost lose them. Until you sit in a hospital waiting room, frozen in place, yet somehow falling, silently, desperately pleading to hear their voice, touch their hand, make them laugh. Then you know. It was weird being with Rachel's dad, and actually kind of nice. We were on the same team suddenly, and none of the other shit mattered. I think I can see why Rachel loves him. Got to check in on Mikey, spend some time with him and stuff. Oh yeah, and cheer Mikey up with some more hardcore nerd gaming. After what felt like forever, Rachel woke up. Even with everything that's happened, she's still focused on finding her mother. So I am too. Here's the plan. I'm going to dig around James's office, find whatever I can about her, and track her down so they can meet. I don't care how tough it might be. Chloe the bounty hunter. I don't know what that says there, but starring Rachel Amber. She looks like a zombie. Okay, locked drawer. Maybe that's what the key goes to. Here's another file.
Sheldon. Why do I feel like I've heard that name before?
Dude, that was like the skeevy dude that tried to attack us at the firewalk show. Wow, look at all this. Okay.
I guess getting your ass kissed comes with the DA territory.
There we go. more Sherry. Oh, we can graffiti it. Yep. So there's 2 more graffiti. 2 more things to graffiti in this episode. This is one of them. Secret mustache. Chloe. I thought she was gonna write on the bottle. Okay, let's look a little bit more before we open that.
James sure keeps lots of files on people.
Gerald Scott. I don't remember that name, but...
Even if James is trying to protect Rachel from her mother, this seems like a pretty terrible way to act.
James, this is enough. When you told me at the park that you weren't going to let me be a part of Rachel's life, of course I was angry, but I understood you need to protect her. It's your prerogative as a parent. But sending that man to talk sense into me, threaten me, you're losing the moral high ground here. What kind of a way is that for a DA to act? What would the voters say? I have the right to meet my daughter, and the lawyer I spoke with agrees. But more importantly, Rachel has the right to know who her mother is, to know the truth. Do what you know is right. I mean, no matter what Sera did, she does have the right to meet her, so. Okay, we already looked at that. Let's open this up. If that goes there. Does it? All right.
Welcome to Shadyville.
Doesn't seem like it's very full. Let's open it up. Wow, okay, there really isn't much in there. There's a phone and some paper.
I have to know who James is talking to on the secret phone of his. It could be about Sera.
Definitely does seem shady having a secret phone in a locked drawer. Okay, start from the beginning. Maybe. I'm told you can help me with my problem. And that came from James. Okay, crossing the line, eh? Let's talk. We'll call tonight. I found who you were looking for. Call you in 15. Well, this isn't a charity. I'm gonna need you to do what we talked about. I can't. Sure you can, because I talked to your girl, and she has a big mouth. Turns out she's not so easy. We're going to need to be more hands-on. Don't hurt her. Relax. I've got my best guy on it. Ooh. How's your daughter? You know she attacked me first, right? You really should teach her to behave better. This is totally Damon, then. Nothing? Guess you don't need this taken care of anymore.
James is working with Damon Merrick? This is insane. What were they talking about? Is the girl Damon's talking about Sera?
I mean, that makes sense.
Whatever is going on, I need to see if Damon knows where Sera is. But how do I get him to tell me?
I mean, we can't reply with you'll pay because he's not going to say it then. Where is Sera? So we're using names now. Relax, ma'am. It's simple. Either you do what I want or your little problem becomes a big problem. Now, did you take care of the evidence or not?
Shit. What do I say?
I did. How's he gonna know? I know you're new at this, but here's how it works. You show me proof, I give you what you want. Okay.
Hope James actually has this evidence. Don't think Damon will tell me where Sera is. Unless I send him a picture.
Okay. I mean, I am from the show me state, so... Oh, wow, look at all this. From Damon Merrick. After a verbal altercation with the victim, Merrick brandished a fire poker, hitting the victim several times about the head before fleeing the scene. Merrick's gloves were recovered and entered into evidence. A 911 call was received at 10:21 p.m., and an officer arrived on scene at 10:38 with EMT. The victim was taken to a hospital. A bystander who requested to remain anonymous named Damon Merrick as the assailant. Okay. Wonder when that was.
Arcadia Bay's least wanted.
So there's that t-shirt guy up on the top right. And then the bouncer, then Sheldon and Frank. Okay. That looks like a box of evidence.
This must be what Damon was talking about.
Oh, there's that glove.
Shit. Which of these is Damon talking about? I could just take a wild guess and see what he says. Or maybe there's some info on the case hanging around the office.
It's the glove. I mean, we can send him a picture of the glove, but that's not what he wants. I'm waiting. What? That's evidence, right? Yeah, and now you fucking destroy it. Why are you so bad at this? I'll get right on that. Okay.
If I can figure out how. How do I destroy a glove? Maybe I can burn it somehow. Hope James doesn't really get Damon off the hook. That dude's gotta pay.
Don't need to go out there. Burn glove. Okay. Sounds like a plastic trash can. That's really not a good idea to burn a glove in a plastic trash can. If the glove don't fit, right? Isn't that what they said in the O.J. Simpson case or whatever? I was about to say, why?
Oof. Better not touch that again.
I mean, you just burnt a glove. You should have left that open. You've taken care of it. Good. So, since you're destroying evidence, might as well tell me which of my guys was the snitch. Dude. No more. That's what we were supposed to do. Where is she? No more games. Sorry, Chief, but I think you're gonna do what I asked. Tell me who it is, or maybe you'd rather deal with your problem yourself. Shit.
Damn. I hope James has something here to tell me who Damon's informant is. So I need to find which of Damon's guys has been snitching. I should search around the office to see if there's any info to help me out.
Okay, so we look on here to accuse. But we got a message from Mom. Okay, planning supper. What time do you think you'll be home? Don't wait for me. Sweetheart, we don't get enough family time as it is. Does Rachel want to join us? She's very welcome to. Mom, I just can't make it tonight, sorry. Chloe, is everything okay? Yeah, everything's fine. Okay, love you. Love you too. Alright, so we gotta look through the files. It's not Frank. I say that. It might be, but I don't think it is.
This is that freak from the mill. Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative comment.
And that one's Sheldon. That's the guy. Okay, the Sherry, the file. This
I
one's...
agree to aid the courts on future cases. That could be seen as a little snitchy.
Yeah. Who was this one again? Charge illegal sale of stolen goods. I understand my rights. Give them of my own free will. Plea agreement. Gerald Scott. That one's from 3/17/10. Let's see something real quick.
This is that freak from the mill.
4:30.
Wonder what Damon would think of his very cooperative... Okay. There's no way that Frank is snitching on Damon.
Right.
But I love learning about his badass loitering charge.
On suspicion of drug dealing, loitering, drug dealing charges dropped due to insufficient evidence. Okay. I don't know if it was Gerald Scott or Sheldon. So Gerald must be the, Okay. I thought that was going to accuse Frank, but I wasn't sure.
If I'm
The
going
bouncer.
to accuse one of these guys, I'd better be sure I'm right.
Okay. Let's see. Vendor headshot, Thunder headshot, Frank, or Sheldon. See, I don't know which one Gerald is. We're gonna go with Sheldon just because Sheldon's a jerk. The vendor is too, but I don't know what his name is, and I don't want to get Thunder, the bouncer, in trouble. So we're gonna cue Sheldon. I don't know if it's right. The informant is Sheldon Pike. Shit, really? I barely know that guy. Oh, yeah. And now he's gonna wish we never met. Good work. Oh, shit. Guess all that leaves is our handoff. Show me you have my payment, and I'll tell you where to meet. Motherfucker, he just wants and wants and wants.
Payment? Fuck.
I don't know how much it is, but we'll say I have it. I've got your money. Does he want a picture again? Yes, jeez. Good, send me a pic and we're all set.
Here's hoping James already has Damon's money. But where would it be?
Sawdust.
I wonder if this has anything to do with Damon's stash.
Oh. Just cut a hole right through the bookshelf. Oh, well, that's gotta be it, right?
Holy shit.
That's a lot of money. Let's take this picture and send it. All right, good work. And now here's your girl, ready to go.
Fuck, that's Sera.
Oh my god.
And she's at the mill. What is he doing to her?
Yeah, why is he doing that? I mean, bring me the package and we can finish the job. What is he doing? Like, gonna hurt her? Let her go, I'll be right there. I mean, we could say let her go, but he's gonna do what the hell he wants, so we'll be right there. On my way, don't do anything in the meantime. You really are new at this. Better hurry, this chick's starting to get on my nerves. Damon.
Does James even know what he's doing? Okay, I still have time. Damon's waiting for his money, right? He wouldn't do anything to her. Yet.
I mean, Damon's gonna do what he wants.
I need to get there fast.
Okay.
Chloe?
Elliot?
Hey!
Elliot, what are you doing here?
Yeah.
What are you doing here? This is Rachel's house, right?
Dude.
Did he really just follow me here?
Did you follow me from the hospital?
I did. I'm worried about you.
I'm fine. You're the one acting crazy. You shouldn't be here.
Chloe, what is... Ah!
Dude. Why does he think he can do this?
Elliot, put that down. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
And you do? Chloe, God, what have you gotten yourself into?
You wouldn't understand.
Give me a chance. What the hell are you doing?
I can't talk much about it. It has to do with Rachel's mother. Her real mother.
And that explains you breaking into the DA's home and having this?
Didn't break in. We got permission from Rachel.
Believe it or not, yes.
I'm so sick of you not seeing who Rachel really is. When will you realize what she's doing to you?
Elliot, just take a step back.
No. You need to listen to me. What has your relationship with her gotten you?
You don't know what you're talking about.
First night you hang out, what happens? You end up in a fight.
That was definitely not her fault. She saved me.
You don't know what you're talking about. Rachel saved my ass.
I'm sure that's how it seemed to you.
That's how it happened,
Stop-
Elliot.
Stop suggesting that she's somehow bad
The
for...
next day, she convinces you to skip school. Magically, she barely gets in trouble.
I mean, I
And
got
you
her out
get
of trouble.
expelled.
It was my choice. She did defend me, but it was my choice.
I took the fall because I wanted to. Rachel tried to protect me.
Yet somehow, it all worked out for her in the end, as usual.
Because that's how I had it.
You don't
Work out.
understand. You weren't there.
Was she protecting you when she made you take part in a play you didn't want to be in?
God, look. I'm sorry I ditched you for the play, but
This isn't about that.
seriously, man. You need to shut the fuck up before...
I've been quiet long enough. Look, Rachel is an amazing actress. And I don't mean on stage. She's fake. You're real. And I hate to see her manipulate you like this.
Elliot, I promise. No one is manipulating me.
No? Just look where you are now. A high school dropout. Hanging out with criminals and breaking into houses. It's crazy. It just as easily could have been you in that hospital today. If that ever happened.
Look, I hear you. I appreciate the concern.
I don't think you do.
Elliot.
I'm the one who cares about you, Chloe. Me, not Rachel. It's time you saw the truth.
What does that mean?
It means you're going to stop thinking about Rachel and pay attention to me now. For once.
Okay. Calm him down.
Elliot, please. I know you're upset, but...
I'm not upset!
Really?
I'm trying to help you.
We're gonna have to call for help, I'm thinking. Let's try walking past them. They'll see what happens.
Look, I'm sorry, but I really need to go.
Oh my god.
Why did you make me do that?
I didn't.
Can't you just listen to me?
Do we need to go for the phone call for help?
Elliot's gone full-blown crazy. I need to get the police to come without tipping him off.
Who was there for you? When Max left? When your dad died? No one else gave a shit about you except for me.
Jeez, Elliot.
We have a lot to talk about. And I don't care how long it takes. We're not leaving until you see that I'm right.
So he's obviously been around for a while. I didn't know that. But still. Doesn't give it an excuse to act shitty.
All right, Elliot. You want to talk so bad? Let's talk.
What's really going on here? You can tell me.
Here at the Amber House?
You mean here, specifically? Like, the Amber House?
I'm talking about your situation. Rachel is dangerous. You need to realize that.
You're keeping me here.
You're the one
Oh,
who's
shit.
keeping me here.
No.
At the Arcadia Bay DA James Amber's house.
Oh no, did I mess that up? Oh shit. Did he figure it out?
You're acting strange. What's going on?
What? Nothing.
What are you... Ugh, you bitch!
Really? Oh, I
Can't
totally
you
messed
see
that one
I
up.
just want to help you?
It doesn't seem like it.
You're going to assault me now? That's how far you'll go to protect Rachel? This is what I'm talking about.
No! You idiot!
What the fuck?
dickbag. Cops will be here any minute.
That is why I didn't want to go to the play with frickin' Elliot. Not a fan of Elliot. That's one thing I do remember from my last time playing. He is a creeper. He really is. Maybe he was there for us before. It doesn't make a difference now. You can't act like that. Oh, wow. Look at everything that fire burnt down. Is that blood? Oh my gosh. Scared me. Jeez.
So much destruction. All because Rachel got angry at her dad, who's been lying to her all her life. And he's still lying.
Yeah, I mean...
Being a dad's tough.
That doesn't justify what he's done.
I'm just saying, I'd probably do anything to keep you safe.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah?
did you ever lie to me? I don't mean telling me that ashtray I made for Mom wasn't a piece of crap. I mean, like, really lied about something that might hurt me to know.
What do you think?
Suppose everyone lies. I mean...
I suppose everyone lies about big things. I mean, the stuff Mom doesn't know about me. So, you probably lied too.
Would you love me less?
Of course not.
You sound pretty sure, sweetheart. You were pretty sure Mom would never fall in love with someone like David, too. Are you really ready to hear the answer to your question?
Ready as I'll ever be.
Problem is, I'm dead. So how am I supposed to tell you anything?
It was a short conversation. I believe that's actually the last time we see him, too. Is it better this way, or does she wish that he'd told her?
I wish you'd told me. When you could've.
You don't like the perfect relationship we had?
I wish you'd lived long enough for us to fuck it up. No way. My ride, my tunes. Am I seriously going in to face Damon Merrick? All for Rachel? Am I crazy?
Hella crazy.
I'm glad you're here, Dad.
You don't want me to go?
Nah. I like the company. Besides, you don't want to miss this. Things are about to get real.
Here we are. Oh, I forgot it burnt down. Frank's RV. Jeez, that looks rough.
Shit. Is that blood?
Oh, wow. Looks like it.
Frank? Frank!
Well, we know he was okay after the junkyard, I would assume then, because he was able to drive his RV here.
Shit, this is bad. I'll get you help, Frank. But first, I've gotta help Rachel's mom.
Unless Damon drove it here. Ugh, I don't know. Oh, that deer's still up there. How did that survive?
Where the hell is Sera?
Okay, so there is one more bit of graffiti here, so we need to grab the knife up here. Time.
No more beer. No more time.
It's past time.
I've gotta keep moving. Glad to see the bong made it.
Chloe. Alright, so we're gonna grab the knife here. There's a phone, but we have to do something else. We're gonna, I think, move the sheet metal? Yeah. Because the graffiti behind there is what we change, I believe. Don't mess with Damon Merrick. Destroy. Okay. And that is the last bit of graffiti in the game. Even though it's really just
Not afraid.
crossing shit out. Okay. So that's where we about got jumped last time.
Sarah's got to be in here somewhere.
I know.
Frank's couch is toast.
Frank's couch. Alright, so nothing else to look at. And there was a phone over here. Bottles. Eef. You gotta believe me, I'm not a goddamn snitch. Who the fuck told you that? Oh no, so it wasn't him. I don't, and then maybe it was that Gerald Scott guy, and I don't know if that was the bouncer or the t-shirt guy. Probably the bouncer. The t-shirt guy's probably just there with Firewalk. Okay, let's go. We never went in here before, actually.
Shh. Everything's going to be just fine. Just a little longer, and all your troubles are going bye-bye.
Oh no.
What the fuck?
I just want to meet my daughter. Can't you understand? Why does
Your daughter? Jesus. So that's what he's worried about. Can't let the public know. The mother of his daughter is some junkie.
I just want to see her. You don't have to.
Shut up. James Amber wants you out of the picture. So that's what's going to happen.
Oh my god.
This is so messed up.
So he's paying Damon to... He wanted her out of the picture. Maybe he's not paying him to kill her.
After all, no one believes a junkie.
No.
Oh.
He said you've been sober a year. Respect. It's hard to kick this shit.
You can do this.
Oh shit.
Damon.
What the hell are you doing here?
I mean, I've got your money. I don't want to use
Got
the
your
knife.
money right here. The money James owes you?
How the fuck do you...
Run!
No one has to know. Just let her go, and I won't say.
Maybe I should have used the knife. Oh, shit.
No!
Yep, I should have used it.
Talking's over.
Leave her alone!
Shut up.
Crap.
What the fuck?
It's a phone, dude.
You boosted the DA's shit? Got my money? Burned the evidence? All that?
I'm just trying to help.
Oh my god.
Get away from her!
I said shut the fuck up!
No.
Oh, did he just inject her or
Go
whatever?
to your fucking happy place.
Run.
Let this be a lesson, kid. Make good life choices, or you'll end up like her. Now, what do I do with...
Damon!
Oh, Frank.
What did you do?
I fucked you up good, didn't I? Guess you really don't know when to quit. Glad to see you back on your feet.
Chloe.
Frank.
You don't really want to do this again, do you? Okay. Then I don't want to do this again. Come on, man.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Sera. Rachel. Your daughter. She...
What, did she just black out while they were fighting? What the hell happened and what's she about to wake up to?
Sera?
She's okay? Maybe?
Chloe.
Is she dreaming?
Where's Frank? Or Damon?
Your friend, Frank, took care of Damon.
What does that mean?
You don't need to worry about them right now. Sit.
What does it mean he took care of him? She has a butterfly tattoo on
Sera.
her arm.
Are you okay?
It's not blue, but it's a
We
butterfly.
need to talk about what happened.
I am so sorry for...
Rachel can never know.
Yeah, know about what?
What exactly can't Rachel know?
What James did,
Oh.
hiring that thug, shooting me up with...
He's a piece of shit. And I promise that...
Rachel can never know.
That's bullshit, Sera.
You're not listening.
Rachel deserves to know what happened to you.
No, she doesn't. Rachel deserves a loving father. A father who cares for her.
James is a liar.
James is a desperate man who loves his daughter. And she loves him. Tell her what happened here, and you'll take that away from her. Forever.
And just what is James protecting her from? You? She wants to meet you, Sera.
No, she doesn't. She wants to meet her mother. I can never be that for her.
Why are you saying all this?
Because James is right. He's taken something from me that I might not ever get back. But he's right. I'm broken.
Everybody's broken. Or you're strong. Let's say you're strong.
No, you're not. You're stronger than you realize.
You don't know anything about me.
I know Rachel needs you. I know loss. I lost my father 2 years ago.
How?
Car accident. He was picking up my mother from the grocery store, and a truck ran a red light, and that was it.
I'm sorry. You don't know what this is to me. Every pain, every fear, gone. No more sadness, no more grief. Why would anyone not want to feel that way? Ever.
I don't know anything about addiction, but I know what it's like to be needed by someone. It gives you strength you never knew you had. Rachel needs you.
Rachel needs her family.
You're her family.
I recognize I might not know what the fuck I'm talking about here, but I wish you could know how amazing Rachel is.
I know.
She's fearless. She's brilliant and talented. And she feels so much. She's so strong.
She's had a good life. Raised in a loving home, given opportunities I could never give her.
At least talk to her. She's felt like something's been missing her whole life. She told me so. That something was you.
She didn't miss anything. She has a perfect family.
Even without all this shit, the Ambers are far from perfect. James is an elitist asshole, and Rose lets him walk all over her.
Maybe. What Rachel needs, though, is not to have her father taken away from her.
He doesn't
It's
deserve...
not about James. It's not about me, and it's not about you. It's about Rachel. Tell her what James did, and you'll be killing him for her. You understand that, don't you? You lost your father. Do you really want to put Rachel through that?
I mean, she's not going to lose her father. She is going to be pissed at him, I'm sure.
I can't lie to Rachel. I won't do it. She trusts me. And I don't want to ruin that.
If you love her, you'll lie to her. Nothing can change the mistakes I made. I'll never get to be Rachel's mother. Not really. But there's one thing I can still do for her. The only thing I can do. Let me give her the father she deserves. The one who raised her, protected her. The one who loves her more than anything. You can do whatever you want, Chloe. You have the power. What you have to decide is whether you're going to protect Rachel or cause her even more hurt.
Wow.
So please, tell her I was never here. Let her have what peace she can without me.
Wait.
All right. And this is why I chose to get the bracelet over the kiss, because you can give it back to her mom.
Here, Rachel gave this to me. She said she's had it her whole life. Since she was a baby.
I gave it to her.
She'd want you to have it.
Thank you, Chloe.
That was something that Webb Pickersgill, one of the directors of this game, I believe he was the director, he mentioned that you can give her the bracelet for a special part of the ending.
Hello?
Hi, Chloe. Rachel's just fallen asleep.
Oh, she's got the
I know she'll be
flashlight.
thrilled to see you when she wakes up. Maybe come back a little later.
Hey.
Go back to sleep, kiddo. You need your rest.
Can I talk to Chloe? Alone? For a minute?
Okay, sweetie. We'll be right outside.
Got the stars in
How
there.
you feeling? Like I got stabbed? Doc says there'll be a 6 scar. Maybe a tattoo is in order. Fuck yeah. We never actually escaped. Did we? We've got time. All the time in the world. So, how did everything go? Rachel, I've got to tell you something.
Tell her everything or protect her from the truth. You know, last time I played, I protected her from the truth. But I want to tell her everything. I mean, I hate to be like that, but I kind of feel like she should know. So we don't actually hear them talking. I feel terrible. She was just saying that she felt safe with her dad again. And this is obviously going to ruin it. I mean, look at her face. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's gonna be so mad. But maybe you should make better choices, dude. Rachel. Oh my gosh. Anger in her eyes. Okay, so this is the end. We're wrapping it all up here then. Is he drinking? Gonna burn the picture of him and Damon. Oh, that's Damon's knife. So what happened to Damon? Did he die or what? Oh god, there's a shovel back there. Oh my god, so he killed him. And buried him. Oh, Pompidou down there. Poured one out for him. Oh. Oh. I know nobody likes David, but dang it, that's so sweet. We know they get married anyway, but... Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, how's Chloe gonna react? She's like, no, no, no. Oh. Yeah, burn that shit. Oh, that's Elliot right there. Fuck you, Elliot. Oh, he's packing up. He's leaving. Good. Get out. Oh, he's playing with, oh, look at his little dwarf bard. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's so sweet. Poor delusional Samantha. Is she gonna leave him? Yep. Like, now I kind of feel bad because obviously Nathan needs help. He needed somebody, but it obviously wouldn't have helped him either way because he's still a terrible person. Hayden and Dana. Evan, Victoria. Oh, I love it. How you like me now, Principal Wells? Yes. I was waiting for that. That is just too perfect. Wow. Beautiful sunset. And there's the Raven. Never to be trusted. Oh, and this is why you give her the bracelet. If you don't give her the bracelet, she doesn't come out here. Oh. I'm so glad that worked out. I was kind of worried I wouldn't make it happen, but it's... Oh. Again, Webb Pickersgill, who directed this, or he was involved in this game heavily. He was also involved in True Colors. He was the one who said to take the bracelet, and then you can get her mom to show up. She's reading Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. Look. Oh, blue hair! Yay, Chloe! I love it. Oh. The graffiti's not on the wall anymore. Dudley Bunnies. Hung Fu Yu. Oh, she's gonna add her name to it. Rachel was here. Gotta tag it. Oh. There we go. And then Max ends up tagging it in the previous game. Oh, look, and they got their tattoos. There's her dragon. I love Chloe's arm tattoo. That's so cool. Got a bunch of plants in the back. That's kind of weird. Oh, and there's a pirate flag. Twin Peaks. There's her dad's toolbox. I absolutely love it. The fact that they choose to still hang out at the junkyard is kind of strange to me, but I guess that's kind of like their own secret hangout area, so I guess that makes sense. And that was it. Oh, how great is that? Okay, and I believe there's one. Oh, let's say I thought there was one last scene, but 48% told Rachel the truth. Wow. I'm honestly surprised that's as close as it is. You killed the plant with soda. 82% did. 90% accepted David's photograph. 66% didn't have Drew's money at the start of the day. What? You could have had it at the start of the day? I don't know. Okay. 78% visited the Norths at the hospital. 2% didn't visit them. 18% sparred with Drew over pudding, and 2% played tabletop with Mikey. I mean, we did play tabletop with Mikey. It's kind of confusing. Oh, you didn't donate to the firefighters fund. Oh, I did see that, but I didn't look at it. Okay, well, you convinced Damon that Sheldon was a snitch. 55%. Oh, so he could have said there's Thunder. That was the bouncer, and Gerald was the t-shirt guy. It was the t-shirt guy. Damn it. 19% Rachel met her mother. Holy crap, only 19%? Well, damn. If you watch this whole playthrough, then you're getting to see something that only 19% of people who played this game got to. So, you're welcome. All right, let's see. There might be one more end scene here. Yes. Oh, I love it. It's so sweet. They're so freaking cute. I love it. No. No. And that's the picture from the first game. Oh. "17 missed calls, April 22nd, 2013. And we all know, unfortunately, what this is. So many happy things for it to end with that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So I said that was the end of Life is Strange Before the Storm. I consider that the end of Life is Strange Before the Storm. There is a bonus episode of Farewell. It's these two, I think it's like right before Max leaves. I don't know. I haven't actually ever played this one before. So this whole thing will be new, and it actually looks like she's moved her bed around. So, but obviously this was before her dad died. So I do have to say, I love the game. And I love that the choices that you made actually have consequences. So things that you have done will have an effect in the game, like writing that Elliot was a creeper. I don't think I ever did that before. So him actually bringing that up is kind of crazy. So it's nice to know that your choices do have a consequence throughout the game. And that's just like the bracelet. If I had taken a kiss, which I wanted to do, I did that in my last playthrough. But because we took that bracelet, that meant that Rachel got to meet her mother. If you didn't take the bracelet, there's no other way to convince her mother to come meet her. And then at the very end, at the lighthouse, excuse me, she wouldn't have come up. So I'm so glad I got to see that, because I saw the ending where I didn't tell her about her dad. He didn't get pissed off and smash a bottle, and she didn't get to meet her dad. So I'm so glad that worked out. My only big complaint with this is that we know Rachel and Frank ended up having a relationship. And honestly, I would have liked to have learned more about that, because we did get to see Chloe and Rachel get to have their happy, and it's not a happy ending. They get to have their happy times before everything happened. But Chloe had mentioned in the last game that Rachel stopped hanging out with her. I believe is what she said. She stopped hanging out with her and then started hanging out with Frank. And it's just kind of like Max left her, and then Rachel left her. I would have liked to have seen more of the story between Rachel and Frank. Maybe at least, obviously we saw how they met, but seeing Rachel hang out with Frank a little bit more, and seeing that relationship a bit more. I don't know, but that's my biggest complaint for this. And again, they did have a new voice actress for Chloe, which I think her name is Rihanna. I'll put her name down there. I think she did a great job. My only issue is that she did talk pretty slow in certain parts, and I would imagine that's probably the directing that they gave her was to talk a bit slower, but I just feel like Chloe in the first game talked faster. Like, Chloe was always ready to go, you know? I shouldn't say ready to go. I mean, she was always pretty on it, energetic, you know? She's got a bit of a chaotic energy like Rachel had. And she didn't talk so slow. Maybe her talking so slow was part of her being younger and still more affected by Max leaving her and her dad dying. And I don't know. I did love it. I think this game is great. So the next part will be playing Farewell. I don't know if that's going to be 1 or 2 parts or not, but that's what we're going to do. And then after Farewell, I will be playing through The Awesome Adventures of Captain Spirit, because then that is going to bring us into Life is Strange 2. And please don't shoot me for saying this, but I love Life is Strange 2, maybe even more than just Life is Strange. And I don't know if it's because there's such a strong bond between Sean and Daniel, but it's probably one of my favorites, and I really cannot wait to play it. So that's where I'm going to call it for now. That's officially the end of Life is Strange Before the Storm, in my opinion. We will come back with a bonus episode, Farewell, with Max and Chloe before Chloe's dad dies. And we'll see how that goes, because like I said, I haven't played through this one before, so I'm excited to see how this episode turns out. As always, thank you for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like to see more content, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, friends.